Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys a quick little review on a figure called Panthor, the retro version from Masters of the Universe. I gotta say, he's a pretty okay looking figure. He's pretty hollow. He's designed to be retro or like a reissue of the Panthor that came out like in I think the 80s from the original He-Man line. I could have sworn I thought I saw that there was a Revelations version, like a modern or updated version, like from the show from Netflix of Panthor, but I may be mistaken. I thought I saw one, a purple version, but maybe my mind was playing tricks on me. So let's go ahead and take him off the stand here. Get that out of the way. Let's take a quick look at the packaging, and then we'll take a little look at the figure. So it comes with this retro style packaging here, meant to kind of embody the old school displaying of the packages back in the day. Some artwork back there, some figures that you can collect. Nice old school retro figures, what they say or advertise them as having modern posing capabilities. So yeah. And some nice artwork right there on the top of Skeletor riding Panthor to battle against He-Man on Battle Cat right there, and Castle Grayskull in the background. That's pretty cool. So other than that, not a whole lot going on with the packaging here. Got some more little artwork of dinosaurs right there on the side. Then you got a Fisto, and I can't think of the other guy's name right there on that side. But yeah, overall, not a bad looking box. Definitely holds the nostalgic value to it. But yeah, gonna take that out. Let's bring this guy just a little bit closer. He's a nice size figure, got a little bit of heft on him. Not a whole lot of heft on him, but you can kind of, I wouldn't say like too heavy. Just for comparison, it's gonna bring in the Marvel Legends Hulk, Maestro Hulk right there. So let's see how you scale that guy. Maestro Hulk is definitely heavier, big bulkier figure, more solid, but this guy's got a little bit of weight to him, but it's also, you can definitely tell that the insides are hollow of the body there. And unfortunately on mine, they neglected to paint the other eye. So the other eye, the right eye, is still purple, like a gloss purple look. So I don't know, maybe I can like take some paint or something, like kind of paint over that eye to give him like a scar or something. Maybe paint that eye white or something like that. I don't know. Kind of make it look more like tougher or whatever. Like he's seen some ish and lost some parts of him or whatever, lost his eye or whatever. But yeah. So let's put him next to some of the other He-Man figures I've opened. Even though these guys are technically, these aren't from the same line. They are from the Revelations line. And this guy's from the retro line. But like I said, I would have gotten the Revelations version of Panthor if there was a real one. But I just googled it and I can't see one. I can't, like, on Google Images or shopping or Amazon or whatever, I don't see a Revelations version of Panthor. So yeah, I don't think there is one currently right now. I wish there was. But so I went ahead and got this guy for I think maybe $15 off Amazon a while back, maybe some months ago. But yeah, so he's gonna be my stand-in until they do a actual Revelations version, which they may or may not do. I'm not sure. I've kind of been hearing things lately about Mattel maybe canceling the He-Man line, among other things. Yeah, so get down to brass tacks real quick. He's got a neck joint right here, like behind his head, that kind of allows him to move up and down. Get a little bit of movement right there. He has a kind of like a swivel joint in the head itself, so I can just hold this neck piece still. You can pivot his head from side to side. So you got a pivot joint and then the neck joint that goes up and down. So you can get some motion like that around out of his head. And then he does have a joint articulation in the jaw, so he can close his mouth up, bar his teeth, and then kind of give him a roaring kind of look right there. And then he does have articulation in the each individual leg, but they don't go out to the side or anything like that. They just rotate forward and back on all four legs. Kicks back that far on the back legs. And then he does have knee joints in all four legs as well, but you don't get a whole lot of bend out of them. You can straighten them out kind of sort of right there. And then you can bend them back about that far. The front legs, they bend forward, of course, as with feline anatomy. So they bend forward about that much, but that's about it. No articulation in the ankles or feet or anything like that. They just are in a fixed position. But of course, the feet, the lower portion of the legs can rotate as well. So you get a bend and rotation. That's all you get. A slight bend and some rotation. Well, about a 90-degree bend and rotation. So make what you can out of those articulation points. It doesn't get any articulation in the torso or anything like that. His torso is just one solid / hollow piece. And then of course he does get like a little bit of articulation of the tail right there. The tail can go all the way around and has a joint in it that allows it to move up and down. So you can have his tail kind of draping, and then you can have it kind of like up in the air, like he's kind of like lunging at something, or like he's pouncing, you know, kind of motion. And of course this saddle kind of piece right here does come off as well, so you can unbuckle that at the bottom right there and take that off and just have him as like a, you know, loose kitty on the run or whatever. It's like just frolicking in the jungle or the woods until Skeletor calls him. And yeah, pretty basic, pretty simple figure. So not a whole lot. I'm thinking about maybe getting maybe another one exactly like this, and possibly getting the velveted fur one. Because there's also that version of this figure that's like a realistic fur. So I might get that one and another one of these. So that way I might paint these two that are solid plastic. I might paint them black, like a matte or dark color, maybe a slight gloss black paint, and paint these black and put them on display with my Black Panther shelf. So I can kind of have like his throne right there in the center, and then have like his two Black Panthers, like giant size Black Panthers on either side of his throne, maybe. Kind of like just looking like guarding and protecting and whatnot. But yeah, and the velvet fur one would be the one that I actually have on display with my He-Man shelf, my Masters of the Universe shelf. But yeah, other than that, guys, yeah, pretty basic figure. Looks good, display wise and everything. Definitely something I feel like would look good on the shelf with your Skeletor. But yeah, I think that's about it. Not much else to say about this figure. He's pretty cool for the cheap price and that you got him for. What I got him for. I think he's still going for about $15, $10 to $15 in most places. Walmart is still selling for like $29 as their clearance, whatever. I think he was retailed at like $40 or something like that. I think $35 to $40, which is crazy for like the basicness of the figure. But if you can score him for like 10 to 15, and you need a Panthor for your Masters of the Universe shelf, go ahead and pick him up. Yeah. Other than that, guys, if you appreciate the video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts. I'll be back with more He-Man and DC and Marvel and whatnot figure reviews for this channel. I think I'm going to get ready to start doing some movie reviews as well. First on my list will probably be Wakanda Forever, even though I know it's been out for a little while. I don't think we have any Marvel stuff coming out for the next week or so. So yeah, I might go ahead and do my first movie review on Wakanda Forever, since I saw it like 3 times now. But yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by. Later.